I have not done a stream in a while, so I thought I would hop on and do an Asia stream. That's weird. Showing my Apex accounts on one side and the Top Step Rhythmic on the other. It's really strange. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know why it's doing that. It's just a 4-hour time frame over here. We went 2 down. We did hit. I was busy trying to get the stream set up. I wanted to put an order here to buy. So now we're 20 points higher. I don't really feel like buying it. I guess I could on this one. This is just a eval. Did it go through? Yeah. Okay. So I have been working on this 25K. So I've got it to, and this is a PA account with Apex. I got it to 25,657. I got one other one, PA Rhythmic with them, and that one is at 50,500. Put that little guy over here. Yeah, you see why I didn't really want to go long right there, but I actually canceled this account with Top Step, so it's alright. It either passes or it doesn't. I did not trade well today. I didn't feel good when I woke up, so I should have known better. I lost one PA account, but this is why I don't really copy trade. I've got these two on copy trade. I've got the copy trader turned on at the moment. The two Apex Rhythmic accounts, and I'm just going to trade one micro. I'm really just trying to get over the fear of trading PA account or copy trading PA accounts. So we've gone 2 down on the 4 hour. I'll be looking for this 18.99 to hit. If they hit that, then 1886, 1865, 1830s. We'll see. We'll see what they do tonight. We're in this mother bar range. So you can see here's the bottom. This 19,926 is the bottom of this mother bar range here on the 4 hour. So if you were to draw, so I'm gonna figure out. Sometimes I can't remember how to draw stuff on Quant Tower. What does this do? I don't want that. There we go. Fibonacci retracement from here to here. You could do one from here to here too. Close enough. So there's that. But, you know, a huge part of my strategy is trading within a mother bar range. So this is the mother bar I'd be looking at. We needed a pullback, though. Do you have to bark every time I'm talking? Stop it. Stop. That's enough. Everything's fine. So it'd be interesting if they come down here to the 77s tonight. We'll see. I don't have a ton of confidence they're not going to do this right here, so that's why I'm just kind of patiently waiting. But if you look here, 19,928, you know, they could come all the way down here to 826. That's enough. I do want to look at something though. Let's see. I upped my package on TradingView because I wanted to try out the new charts they have. The volume footprint and also the TPO. I don't know how to get where the TPO is not showing this line chart. Maybe there's a setting in there, I'm not sure. Because you don't really need the line if you're looking at the TPO chart. Wow. I just noticed we're down 100 points. Almost. It's interesting. So 2 down on the 4 hour, which is likely to continue downward. Coming up, well, we got a new hour right now. Back inside hammer so far. So that's what I'm saying. They could have TTO'd here and then they go right back up. So I'm just not confident enough to take a trade in it at the moment. I just kind of want to get, you know, well, not that I kind of do. I want to get these two accounts to pay out, so I'm just being cautious and waiting on ideal setups and going from there. So if any of you are new, I trade a strategy called the Strat that was created by Rob Smith, and I learned a ton of it from Sarah Strat Sniper. Should have put an order right there to go short is what I should have done. I'm going to go ahead and go short 1 M&Q. Did I get filled or not? Please tell me I got filled. Nope, it doesn't look like it. Well, I'm not chasing it now. Dang it. Why did that not fill me? Maybe because I went in at the ask and not the bid. I would think if I went in at the ask it would have filled me, but it didn't. Dang it. Let's try it again. I don't know why it didn't fill me. I don't want to do market because they give you horrible fills. Am I even connected? No. Okay, the account's good. I don't know why it's not filling me. Well, let's try market and see what happens. Well, I got in. I don't know why I didn't get in at the ask. Of course, as soon as I get in, it bounces naturally. I'm trying to be a little smarter about my entries though, and I was kind of playing around with it last night. Stop. You guys see how well she listens, right? I'm trying to be patient on this trade here, even though it's one micro. Tried to turn it into a hammer here, but we're only 20 minutes into this hour, so I'm hoping we continue the downward slide. trying to crack 2 down here. If it does crack 2 down, then I'd be looking for this level here at 19,899 to hit. So just try to be patient with it. Let's see what that footprint chart looks like again. Thing is, a lot of times if you go down 100 in Asia, you'll likely go down 200 for the day. So we do have data in the morning, just FYI, keep that in mind. I'm still learning to read these footprint charts, so this looks to me like there was a lot of volume in these areas. The single prints I know is thin volume, so there was not a lot of transactions that took place like in these single prints here you see. I do know that each one of these I think is 30 minutes, so we might want to get on a 30-minute chart and even that out. So these represent, from my understanding, each one of these represents 30 each. I don't know if it's each block or what, but I've got to study some more on it, but each block I think represents 30 minutes. And then it represents like the volume transacted in those blocks. Maybe each row represents 30 minutes. I'm assuming each row represents 30 minutes. It doesn't really make sense why it would just be... yeah, it looks like. So each row, it looks like, represents 30 minutes. So right here would be your point of control for this day on Tuesday. So like I said, I'm still learning how these footprint charts work. But TradingView just recently added them. So like right now we're here. So this, I'm guessing this is this 30-minute block of time frame. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if I can do some research on it. It's kind of interesting, though, the way it looks. Dang it. So Apex is running a heck of a sale right now. It's $40 for 150, 250, and 300K account. And then if you pass it by August the 15th, you can pay $85 one-time lifetime fee. I'm still here, guys. I'm just trying to put on a baseball game. Not even normally home at this time, so wasn't feeling well today, so I didn't go to work. We had a storm coming in. I think it just really gave me a headache, and plus I think I needed some electrolytes. Alright, we're going to watch the Phillies and the Tigers. I don't normally watch a whole lot of American League. I grew up watching National League, but that's what we're watching tonight. Trading futures and watching baseball. Perfect. I do have a goal. I want to visit every Major League Baseball stadium. So I grew up watching baseball. I grew up watching it with my grandpa, and I've just always been a baseball fan. Played fast pitch softball in high school, and really enjoyed that a lot. So I'm just a baseball fan. Grew up watching the Reds, and we moved to Tennessee. We couldn't get the Reds anymore, so started watching the Cubs on WGN, and I watched the Braves some too, but not a huge Braves fan. No, I've been to the old stadium and the new one, but still a Reds fan. So. I wonder if my copy trader is working because it's not showing running in this account. And huh. Oh, they don't have it running. Well, that will be why. Alrighty then. Alright. Woohoo! 2 down, baby. Alright. It just about hit my... I'm taking the profit. Boom. There we go. It'll probably hit this line now, but I'm okay with it. It's a nice little $50 right there. Staying in the trade. 2 down. Broke. So the other thing I'm working on is just sizing down, making the profit, you know, just working on the over trading. It's amazing because had I been in a mini right there, I might have gotten, when they turned that into a hammer, I might have gotten a little scared out of that trade, but sitting through a micro, you know, you can sit through it. So Alright, so you guys see why I love... Well, it for those of you new to the strat, this is what Rob Smith called trading inside of a mother bar. If you single out this range here, so this is your mother bar range or bar for this. A mother bar doesn't always have to be a 3, and I had somebody argue that point with me. Rob never said it had to be a 3. This is a 3, and which creates a broadening formation, so you could view this as a mother bar here, and we traded back up through it, and now we're coming back down through it if you view here. But so it's just a huge part of my strategy, and I'll try to link it below, but you can Google it on YouTube, or search for it on YouTube, I should say. Rob Smith trading inside of a mother bar. And it's just a fantastic video. If you understand the strat concepts, and you know, Rob was so right about the strat, and he said it would customize itself to you. I took that to heart. I mean, he literally told me that himself. I had not long discovered, ran across the strat. Actually reached out to Rob on Twitter, spoke to him, was able to speak to him a few times. We kind of became friends. We would text back and forth, a few times, and but that's one thing he said to me in our very first conversation. He said the strat will customize itself to you, and he was exactly right. You can take anything of the strat and customize it to yourself. And what I mean by that is, so when I first started trading the strat, I would only trade the breaks of inside bars, and I would wait on those patiently. And then I got to where I graduated a little bit, and I started trading 2-2 reversals. And then I started trading failed 2s. So 2 up red. In this case, this would be a 2 up red right here. And if you get a failed 2, then you most likely will come down. Now, let me try to find a 2 down. Well, this went outside. But a 2 down green. Here we go. Here's one right here. 2 down green. And they traded right back up through. Right back up. And then I got to where I would look at pivot machine guns. So there's just all kinds of things about the strat that you can use and customize to you, just like he said. Well, it's a pretty ballpark in Detroit. I'll have to try to go to it sometime. I usually get some cheap flights out of Nashville to Detroit, and they're only like about an hour and a half each way. Oh, we hit the line, and now we're breaking, so we might come here and test this liquidity. But not a huge ideal setup for me, so I'm just gonna wait. I'd love to see us retrace this whole move tonight. See, how many points down are we on NASDAQ now? Probably about 100 and, yeah, I was going to say about 150, so 130. Oh, everybody's talking about Trades by Matt, how he blew his 20 PA accounts, but I gotta tell you, who cares? The dude withdrew $309,000 from Apex. Most people never, ever get that far. Like, that is an amazing feat, and he'll get back to where he needs to be. I mean, it happens, you know, people go on tilt. I went on tilt today on one of my PAs, blew it up. It was already in drawdown. I figured it was probably going to end up blowing, but I went too heavy at one point, and market pulled back, and boom, there it went. That's also why I rarely ever trade my PA accounts. I mean, I'm copy trading them tonight because I'm trying to get a little more used to it, and I'm just trading one micro. But if I'm trading minis, I don't know. I just can't get past the thought of copy trading my PA accounts. Because if something happens like today and you just make a bad trade, then there goes all of your PA accounts rather than just messing one of them up. So, you know, live to fight another day is the kind of the way I see it. You know, you won't amplify your profits like you will copy trading, but safer in the long run, in my opinion. So you guys can see I don't use indicators. I need to see the price action. I've never been one to use indicators. Even when I first started trading, people try to convince me, oh, use RSI, MACD, and you know all the Bollingers and Keltner channels and you know, yada yada, EMAs and everything, and none of it resonated with me. Because I was like, I don't have time to sit here and wait on an EMA cross on a 5-minute chart. I don't, like it just didn't resonate with me at all. I found one indicator that I used to use that I loved called Center of Gravity. COG by Lazy Bear on TradingView. I'll show you what it looks like. I loved that indicator. Loved it. But I also didn't rely on it 100%. They may have temporarily TTO'd right here. We'll see. See if if I can find that indicator. That's the one I do want to keep on. That's the power of 3, which I do like. That's the high time frame liquidity. It's okay. What is that? Oh, that's the OTE. That one's not bad, but I just don't. Wow, Tigers just tied the ball game 1-1. That's the fair value gaps, but if you learn to see them, you don't need it. But I just don't, for the most part, I just don't use. I mean, you see I have them all hidden, so. There's the COG. So basically you got your median line here, which averages out to about the 34 EMA. But the idea is once you get down into these green zones, you're gonna see a pop. But as you can see here, it didn't work. We popped a little, but they never came back up through the median or center of gravity line. So, you could come all the way down here. I started reading it just lots of different ways, but so see here we're down into the green, so we could potentially see a reversal back up. But if you understand the strat, once again, you don't need that, because I'm going to show you why. You could look at this as mini broadening formation, TTO. There. So they might bounce it. They might bounce it here. They might not. I don't know. I mean, price expands, so they could just bring it, downward too. I mean, this is not an outside. They didn't technically create a broadening formation there. You could view it as one, but darn it, can't get that darn thing moved the way I want. So, I mean, you got your 2 up red here, 2 down, brought it back up, now back down. So, I don't know. We'll see. Normally, I mean, like I said, if you get 100 points, you could go down to 100. We do have data coming out in the morning. So keep that in mind. Let's check the calendar, because I'm not 100% sure what the data is in the morning. I just heard somebody briefly talking about it. So let's see what we got. GDP. Well, that would do it. Yeah, that's a market mover. So 8:30 in the morning, GDP. So if you're feeling frisky, you could put if they didn't TTO here, then I'm looking for them to retrace this entire move, but I think they probably temporarily did, and they'll come back up through here before continuing to slide down. But I don't know. I pretty much made the money I need to make tonight, so I don't need to put my PA accounts at risk. The other thing I'm working on is not feeling like, I guess maybe FOMO in a way, because not feeling like I need to trade every move, right? I mean, I saw it was going to bounce there. Did I go long? No. Coulda got, what, 20 points. But, like I said, I'm really curtailing the want to, or the desire to overtrade, because that's been a problem for me. So 2 down, TTO, back inside, probably up to this 19,904. We'll see. Well, there we go. There's 904. So, for those of you who don't know, a TTO stands for Triangle They Out. It's a small time frame reversal, in a way. Again, you can see Rob's video on TTO. If it's one thing I've gotten good at, it's kind of that. I'm not bragging. It's just I've really learned to see TTOs, and the key to seeing them in my mind is this right here. These long wicks. See how they left this long wick right here? So the new candle opens, you're more than likely going to get a reversal back up to the wick of the previous candle. Not always, of course, but a lot of times. Well, 12 of you don't have anything better to do than to watch me trade. I appreciate you guys tuning in, really. I really do an Asia session, but thought I'd give it a shot tonight, so glad I did. I believe ICT would call that a fair value gap, but I don't know. I just call it back inside TTO back inside test a former WIC. So. A nice game going on in Detroit between Philly and Detroit, tied up at 1-1. Alright, I need to run to the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back.
Philadelphia. Mariners play today with a record at 52-27. Better than the Dodgers. Better than the Yankees by one. And now we have a pitch timer violation here. Yeah. And that's going to be strike three against Perez. Pitch timer violation against Wencel Perez is a strikeout. So Spencer Turnbull, in case you're wondering, for the trivia poll, Spencer Turnbull's first strikeout against his former team is this against Wencel Perez. Now, remember, you have to be to the pitcher and but here's the thing. Turnbull's not even paying attention. So how is that against Wencel Perez? Exactly. That is a ridiculous use of the pitch timer by John Lynch of the play-up line. I'm just going to be honest. There's no way you can call that.
No, I mean, because I stand with your back and then hurry up and get on the mound before the ball.
How can you be attentive to a person who's not attending to you? First base side, and this is the second baseman Bryson Stott. Now, I'm all for the rigidity of making sure that the time is called to let it go on. Totally cool. When it gets down to zero, that should be a violation. A batter is bobbing at you outside the batter's box. That's fine too. That is a ridiculous call.
And you wonder, let's see if that was, Spencer Turnbull was doing that, like almost like big game. Yeah, she's not getting back to the box, but yeah, you're right. It's almost like you're running something. Thanks to it.
Well, they went back above 904, 906 now.
Okay, so Turnbull's not even paying attention. Wencel actually looks out at him first. Turnbull's not paying any attention. They punch out Wencel Perez for looking down. And that, truly, if we're being honest, that is the weirdest call we've seen all season. And it's not a good use of the jurisdiction of the play-up line. But that's not right at all. That's pitchers trying to use it to their advantage if that was his intention. And I think on this telecast, we give umpires a lot of I cannot actually agree with the call right now. That's strike three. Neil Padu doesn't like it either. Take 15 seconds or so and step aside and come back.
I see the lightning bugs out in the yard. Oh man, those were so much fun to catch when we were kids. So guys, I don't know if you know this or not. So this is why I'm taking my time on these two PA accounts. So this one at one point was down to 24,000. So I brought it back. This one fell asleep with a position on. This one was down to like 49,000. So brought it back. So this is why I'm just lesson learned. I'm not blowing PA accounts without getting payouts. So here we are.
They're all going to be doing it. And we're going to have pitch timer work
I fell asleep the other night with positions on and didn't wake up in time to catch the reversal, and I woke up an hour and a half. I didn't wake up till 10:30, and I tried to at least be up by 9 a.m. and didn't catch that reversal at like, I think the reversal that morning happened at that 5 a.m. candle. So yeah, it was not good.
Harper goes down. Will Best opens the third with a strikeout.
A couple of really good fastballs. One to Trey Turner in last inning, and another one. Look at that. That's about center cut. Look at this. Just take off right in the hitting zone. Nice one. Just take the check. I like to see him miss too many of those fastballs. Love him getting up on those strikeouts from Will Best.
Outside to Alex Ball. So Harper 5 for 10 in the series now. Swing a ball up 2-0. We've seen openers before, but you can't. There's nothing that says you have to use a reliever and then somebody that would be classified as a starter right after. So you can go opener, sub-opener, and then both guy, and then close with the quote-unquote starter.
So this one is $4 away from being 25,700. So I'll take it.
Shortstop is Primal on the charge, and Ryan Primal, nice play. We're on number 2.
And that's exactly it. I don't have to really tell you what right you want to have. There's a good chance that right will follow me. I'm just not sure which one, what the situation was.
We might see something a little out of the ordinary. One and a half. Is it one inning and done for Tyler Bolt? It's not necessarily there right now. Montero. And he reset with that good style. And we'll all find out together. Castellanos throws at the moment, killing the run in the first inning. On the ground to third. And it's Matt Dearland, former Philly. And the 1-2-3 inning for Best. 4 up, 4 down for Will. Nice work on the pen.
So if you guys just tuned in, I called what the Strat calls a TTO right here, and then back inside up. We'll see if they continue to buy it up, push us up back up into here. But
Honestly, it's all of when it defense, which is the strength, is good, you're going to get other things from it as well. And I thought that it makes a lot of sense that if you're really good at something that doesn't go well, then everything else is going to do with it. And this Turnbull walked off the mound twice thinking he had the strikeout, and it's funny because the strikeout he did get was when he was barely paying attention.
And that has been a ball. It's stayed that way. It's right on that borderline. As long as it stays consistent in their whole line.
Turner sets up shot. Touches on to first. Out number one. Now time for stats with Lowe's. The bottom of the order in this series for the Tigers, and a lengthy lineup is usually a happy and healthy lineup. And this 7-8-9 was a really good sign.
It was, and especially yesterday when all this transpired, yesterday, Roy started Dodge and Rogers and Ryan to go back and walk down, and we ended up getting singles and bases loaded, no one down to the top of the order to come up.
Reynolds is outside, ball number one. And we did see that ball yesterday. We tried every chance out there.
You can imagine too, is that he's on the team willing to play that really good numbers, whatever he adds at the plate is just a bonus. Things like that, and you're really good standing in that box. And now at home, members last night too, even with that 2-0 count, he was in on the grass and putting one down yesterday. I can't take it. Just backed up. I can't take that for granted. He's not going to do it again.
All your scouting leading up to the series of being a machine over the course of the series because of what that player is doing right now. Now backs on the 1. That's ball 4. Ryan Kreidler takes a 1-out walk. There is much more comfort in Foxborough over the last 2 days, right? My eyes are not deceiving.
No, just by the takes, you can tell. There's that jitterish look to it. It's very confident in your team. I know those strikes up and know what I can get to it. Now, this will be interesting to watch here in this ball. Spencer Turnbull handled by Kreidler first.
And here they moved over against him last time. That one caught the chalk. It's ball 1.
well, they're gonna come back and test this liquidity again here. Buy it back up into here. I don't know.
Instead of forcing a fastball right down the middle after missing, now you see those first 2 pitches. He remembers that. Now he's throwing those sliders and the sweeper and really off the plate both of them.
That one came near the middle of the plate, 2-1. He almost had a good thing to tell you.
That was a good swing, even though that was their great pitch. Good. Look at this. Similar hands, nice and relaxed, and then that load where they just all of a sudden get into that ball position. Very similar. Left side. Right.
2-2. Going back, Johnson going with that, and that hit low, but it's further inside. And low, and not as well, right? High ball. And I love
Well, that's what they did. They came back, touched the liquidity right there, and then back up to 0406.
You're gonna have another chalkboard. One day since the pitch month.
It's officially 1 day since Montana was hit by a pitch. We updated that Delta sign and the rule was what an exciting. Somebody circled the Luger barrel the other day. And that cost me $7. And it's going to be so worth it. On the play. Like that. 3 balls, 2 strikes. On Beer Lane. You found nobody on here in the third.
Wow. Yep. That's what they're doing. Dang, I should have went back long there at 06. This is still just back inside, so TTO back inside green. Oh, we'll see if they continue the buying here in the next next 30 minutes to an hour. We will get a new 4-hour candle here in about 30 minutes. Oh, let's see what the 4-hour candle looks like. Yeah, 2 down red, but they buying it back up into these wicks right here. So just have to see what they do on the new one, but drop down to a 30-minute time frame. There's your 30-minute, and of course we've been looking at the hour. So but I called this TTO perfectly, actually. So just have to see if they keep continuing to buy it.
Fabulous. Close game fireworks. Don't miss the next fireworks show July 12th after the Dodgers and the Tigers do battle on the baseball diamond. For tickets for Tigers.com/party. The time, Freddie Freeman, etc. will be in town for that final homestand before the All-Star break. And we last saw Yadier Montero for Wallside Windows Walker bullpen on Paul Steen's birthday here back in May, late May, for his major league debut. This is tough for the bullpen today. Outside all one.
Yeah, Montero has that little electric stuff. He's got a fastball average right there around 95, 96. Also throws a slider and change. He's up against the bottom of the order.
Wow, the Tigers were doing good, and they switched pitchers already top of the 4th. That's interesting. Usually they wait till at least the 5th. Still tie game.
He was outstanding in his first 6 starts of this year.
Oh, gosh.
The walk rate has been an issue. That's one but PJ Davis told us he was back in May. Make sure that his ball device is stopped. And so the Phillies, who attacked quite a few first pitches, go-round in the lineup, look like they're going to be very patient with Montero.
And that's just the way it's out because they know what this match looks like. How to play this, make sure you get the full strike. Because a high out and fastball. It's the second play.
Left field, a gasp from the crowd, but two back on the wall. It's gone. Two-run home run for Brandon Marsh, his 7th home run of the year, and the Phillies have taken the lead back.
The Tigers switch pitchers at the top of the 4th. He gets one man on base. The other guy comes up and hits a 2-run home run. So they go up 3-1 on the Phillies. Go up 3-1 on Detroit. That's crazy. The other pitcher was doing fine. I don't know why the manager switched him out. Am I options trading? No, this is futures right now. Options market won't open until 8:30 in the morning. Well, 8:30 Central Time.
Atlanta is 7.5 back. Atlanta is in St. Louis tonight. They go to Chicago for one game tomorrow and then home for on Friday. Which is the reason everybody and their brother
I do still trade some options, just not like I used to. I prefer to trade futures. Off the bag and somehow Cannon stonewalled that thing. Wow.
That thing shoved at the last second, and Mark Cannon just threw his glove up. Really good reaction to this. This ball's hit hard down the line. Mark Cannon was just throwing that glove up. That movement came out of the way. Just boom.
Exactly right. I couldn't have blown that. Montana is big. He's played an excellent first game. And the lineup. Just the other game.
Oh, kind of kicking myself for not going back along there at '06.
That's very well. That's definitely on the menu. This is what everybody's saying about that. Yes, so we know always that everybody's I think we got set back a little bit with that error while we were being here. Everybody gets an equal strength. No, not that. Strike two on Ray Turner.
I was watching the other day, he got a double play, you know, and I was like, oh, no, what's going to happen? I just handled it perfectly, ran over to second base.
I said this at some point, but sorry, I was still doing it. Ryan Mountcastle.
Right, yeah. Exactly, yeah. That's the way a lot of guys do.
All we do is talk, we don't have to run around. 3-1 after 3.5. So it's two lefties coming up to the Tigers that will now face a left-handed pitcher, Gregory Soto, on. So it's former Tiger Day here at Comerica Park. Alongside Windows, Walter Bullpen. Right shoulder soreness. Spencer Turnbull not being that injury.
Yeah,
Set off the top, he anticipated the bullpen to be activated in this game. He didn't know it would be that quickly for Philadelphia. That was a nasty slider. Brisbane takes down two. Here's one away.
especially those long arms of Gregory Soto. This almost looks like he drops down slightly. And that's pretty wicked. Yeah, look at that. 12-3/4 delivery, just sweeping right across that strike. So it's a long way.
That was too. Same thing. Philadelphia, by the way, does not have a day off either. They go right home to play the Marlins. Look out, Riley. You got hit pretty square
awareness.
It stays in there so well against lefty, you have to own the plate once you can. Upper arm, right?
Right at the top of that shield that he wears. And you're right, I mean, especially off that slider that you just threw him and you're looking out over the plate and just kind of just ever so much looking out, trying to see stay on that, get that one up and in. There's the owner.
I did ask him earlier this year, what's your approach like? But he did say without even providing for the guy.
Yes, exactly. I'm standing there. I'm not moving.
Trey Turner, the second stop, late on the turn. And he stays alive 2 now. At first.
Mr. Marvin Coffey back in the first game. Again, his double play. This one getting a little bit slower for him. And again, talked about it last night. He's not watched the ball, so he gets down that line a little bit quicker. Just wasn't hard enough. Speed down there, just went down.
To your point, the first one was a 90. He hit change off the bat, 88 miles an hour. Initially, on the ball, double play. This one got hit at a different angle, though. He was actually lucky enough. I would not have expected this to be a harder hit baseball. But the way the bounce changed the entry of the ball.
And I know, and it picks it up when it's down into the ground. That's why I look at that sometimes. And, is it harder because it's straight down?
It's a fun concept, but I think it's a good conversation for us to have with an audience. It's not always about how hard you hit it in a back with the angle. That's why they pair it with launching, because there is a perfect combination of that sweet spot and how hard you hit it, plus the way it comes off your back. That creates a good spin, right?
Right. Yeah, because the launch angle for the ride will be just straight down into the ground. Yeah, that's a good slider.
That will be somebody's context.
Dang it, 10 points off of that 0406 area.
see these guys that you know, the same way. And, you know, every 10 years or something. That's what's so great about this is that you see the show every time. You know, with the Angels recently, like
Strike three. Montero gets rid of Harper.
high fastball right at the top. And again, so I'm looking at it again, see, right back in the shot to that. There's a couple of strikeouts swinging right at the top of the zone. Really good fastballs, 96, 97.
So could I pitch you on the idea of win probability added?
Can't, but I'll just go out one more time. How about if I said Bryce Harper is playing first base? I know he's not on the edge. He's playing first base, so he's not a defensive opponent as opposed to Shohei Ohtani. Is that kind of something?
That absolutely does not be something
You go for saying Bryce Harper?
I don't know. That
That's so.
I know. You can't pick. No, you can't pick on June the 26th. That's why I decided to become a play-by-play announcer instead of an analyst. Because my job is to needle you into a selection that's not even real because we're not even halfway through the season. So look, I apologize for doing my job.
But up until this point, it's still every season today.
Well, it's interesting. I'm just looking at
Oh,
the
okay.
probability added, which is the way
What
to
to do with these?
how much did you contribute? And now you got Castellanos who's bad and he didn't appeal to first base. He's not happy. He's not
These dogs sure know how to get to you, don't you? She's over there laying at me with those little, looking at me with the little puppy dog eyes. As if she hasn't had treats, been played with, all kinds of things.
oncoming projectile.
Belly rubs. Really?
He did it in tone, I would say. I was going to say the win probability added is how much did you contribute to a specific point, like those names. Shohei Ohtani is 8th in Major League Baseball in probability, and just the way he's happened to be up at times when the Dodger games, and there is some circumstance in that as well. Bryce Harper is actually 8th on the billions in that category, which is shocking. Yeah. But it's also the fact that they've blown people out, right? Like they have so many guys who can contribute to blowouts that it scatters more. Who's able to put games in that same not 9-8 right there in first place. But Clint Bohm is number 1 in win probability added. Stott is 2, and Nico Sosa is 3. Despite that one number one statistic, that is 2 strike base hit to right. Castellanos spins second for third. The play is going to be in second and save the call. Stott read that perfectly out of the box. Perez did not keep it in as quickly as maybe he could have, and it ends up being 2 bases for Stott.
Yeah, that breaking ball down in the zone, and he lines it into the first base hole over there. And this just looks like a routine base hit. That's how he just comes up. Really, I think surprised by Stott even thinking about going to second. And the last seconds, oh my goodness, he's going to 2.
Not in there yet. On that pitch, by the way, over at third base, Buehler is playing well off the bat. Scott Dodd adds a run. It is 5-1 Philadelphia. Brandon Marsh has driven in 4.
Tries to sneak that high fastball by him, but look at Marsh go up and get that. Gets the barrel of the bat to the baseball, line it into center field, over the head of Ryan Weinberg. And then those 2 runs come in. Big 2 runs for the Phillies. Just lets their lead a little bit.
There goes Marsh. Throw down to second. He is out. Carson Kelly terminates the top of the 5th, but Philly gets a couple of runs. Stay tuned for the Miller timeout.
Dang it, dang it, dang it, really kicking myself for not taking that long at 06.
That's Derek Struble, fantastic again yesterday, going 7 strong for his 9th win of the season. This guy, the Scott Point, just keeps getting better and better and better. Guys, he was already pretty darn good. Sky is the limit for that guy.
Doug, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thanks to Scott for sitting down with us for the day. And look, it is a tough time as Jose Ruiz is in the ball game. He's been erratic at points in his career, and ball 1. The first question we asked Scott Harrison, like, okay, he said it's that this is going to be an uneven offensive season. That's happened. How do you feel about that? Because he's inherently right, but he didn't really want to be right in that. And so, yeah, there's some good in Derek Struble, and there's some great in Jack Flaherty in terms of him coming here and developing. But Scott Harris knows it's going to happen more and more across the organization.
Yeah, that's the sustained success that you want to do. You know, you want to continue to have that pipeline from the minor leagues coming up.
All right,
You know, it's just
2 minutes. Let's see what we get for the new 4-hour candle.
hey, you've got one of the youngest lineups.
If I had to guess,
It's all good.
come back, touch this liquidity, 2 up into here.
You're not scoring any runs.
We'll see.
It was already known that was what was going to happen prior to the season, but let's see how the second half plays out too.
3-2, Ruiz gets a strikeout of number 3. Well, but here are some of the pitchers we're talking about. Reese Olson, developmental success. Derek Struble, obviously, Scott talked about it. Struble gave up a ton of homers just a couple of years ago, and now he's what he is. So those are the things that Scott Harris thinks about. And look, when I came over here from Chicago, get you wins right now? No. The answer is no on that. More often than not, at 37-42, that's not too big a sweet. But I travel a lot for Fox, and I see it from the White Sox point of view. The reputations are real for these guys that are here in the market. And you don't get to look at it further than across the get guys into reputations that people believe in across the sport. And you want to I'm letting you know that it takes some investment that goes wrong sometimes when you're 500. Right? I mean, you understand that as a player, you've had good season bets. But all I can say is from my personal vantage point, what people around the league will think about this group.
Yeah, and I know, as your AJ was talking about, I mean, this guy did this guy was so always, the one we talk about, always want that instant success. Don't ever want to somebody else who wants to get right away.
And that's the same thing.
But everybody, the picture comes up, it like struggle. Instant success is a picture comes up. They really have a tough time not to do what they want. See how their stuff plays. So that's the thing. What makes it the right switch. You get that instant success. It's not success. Not just like first time they came in, I mean, almost the season was all of a sudden, you said, oh, they're not going to go.
But then again, you watch the Tigers play the Guardians, like, well, Stephen Kwan, the big moves are always it. So there are outliers to every story as well. The whole picture is whatever it is at this moment, but there is something to build to as well. It's 5-1.
Well, here we go. 2 up. Tempted to take 1 micro up into here. Well, I didn't mean to do 2, but wait, whoa, 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 what the heck? Oh my gosh, I clicked the wrong side of the screen. Dadgummit. Certainly didn't mean to short into it. Dang it. Crap. That makes me mad.
Get ready for family fun, live music, and launching the 2024 NHL entry draft in the heart of Hockey Town.
Good thing I didn't lose too much on it. I think it was, what, $14 or something.
Buy tickets now. Got a chance to say hello to our friend Ken Daniels this morning. Wonderful.
I actually just total lost $5, so thank goodness.
Top broadcast team.
It's like, what the heck is happening here? What?
Ball 1. With David Dahl. You know what? Dahl.
Mickey's on the track. He's on a track or something.
Sure of that.
Yeah. Pushing about 37.
I was talking to Ken earlier this morning, and we were talking about making something like that to the team together. And we have all these players only meetings with people now in regional telecast here. pregame show.
I gotta be 50 stick. I'm not
I
anybody.
Get a hobby. Right field, Perez. I didn't mention Dan Miller, but we need to get Dan Miller in here too. A lot of get every play-by-play announcer in the market. You can go to colleges as well. Brian Bush from Michigan Wolverine basketball. We can get anybody in here that does play-by-play, and we'll all do the same thing. And we'll all talk over each other all day long.
Just one
now.
Just one game. One game for nothing serious.
Well, I think well, we can do an entire season if you want. I just feel like it's probably going to be a competitor that we want to take to have 19 announcers for every game.
Just nervous.
Side.
Rush to the side.
Here, play with this.
See, that's, I can't even turn the thing on. Yeah, why do that one?
Right.
Just a circle.
Keep it at the same time. That is a Tex-Win strike three. And there are two away. Now a message after this riveting conversation from the Southeast Michigan Ford dealers.
Return of BZ Plan Classics is a 2024 escape from 2-4 Cadillac for 24 months. See your Southeast Michigan Ford dealers today.
Gotta turn on silent. Dan Petrie updates today. River Thompson roaming the ballpark now. It's currently the safest place to be in electric not in this booth. We're not trying to push this out. 2-0 on Kyle Schwarber. Marsh a 2-run homer in the fourth. Marsh a 2-run single in the fifth. Philly retake the lead after being up 1-0, 5 batters in. You're going to get all the players together. What, invite us? You're going to win. You were the athletes. Sharks and Jets.
But no, just to get the play-by-play game, the very next one.
Thank you. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Montero. If you see any play-by-play announcers, send them this way. Llanos. Thank you, Trev. Really appreciate it. Phillies have gone deeper into the bullpen. Ruiz is done. Matt Strahm is on. Fouls it away. Strahm's had a very nice season for himself.
And look at that ERA, which is second in the National League. Strikeout rate, walk rate, very, very low walk rate, very high strikeout rate. One of those weapons that Strahm does not get up to 98, he sits right around 93, 94. Those odd ones coming up the Philadelphia bullpen, he does not have that up behind his fastball.
He gets a ton of chips with his arsenal. And there you see he plays that cutter to the strike. Third in whip in the National League as well. Went 27 straight games without allowing an earned run earlier this year from March until the second week in June. Right field side, Castellanos back to the track to make the catch. Ryler for out number 1 of the 6th.
This is a pretty good example of what we're talking we've done about offense being down, what makes it so difficult. This is a pretty good example of what we do. We've got right handers, Spencer Turnbull, bring in a fireball left, Soto, Ruiz, right-hander, Strong, somebody different every inning.
With different stuff from a different side, arm slot, and that's the one thing about Major League bullpen that you hear from a number of managers. Triple A bullpens are stockpiling on, but you're not exactly thinking about how they all work together. You want to have kind of one of everything. Really sends it to center. Yeah, Triple A is just a collection of all. Here, you're like, look, this left-hander.
All right, nice little retrace there. 2 up. Not a retrace, but 2 up. I'm gonna put the stop right there.
This part of the game, this strikeout will bring this. It's got a better arsenal against this particular left-handed hitter as opposed to somebody else that has some arsenal to check ground ball. But he gets on, to this ball, and then slides come up all in one motion. It's up with one hopper. Good at that by Cole Beef, though. I mean, he was angry at himself for missing a 2-0 pitch, 2-0 fastball. And he was like, oh man, I should have hit that one. I was able to work that into a base hit. Using his speed, but nice play by Bryson Stott.
All right, guys. See what this new 4-hour did. We know it went 2 up on the hour. Let's see what the 4-hour did. Back inside. Oh. Not really interested in trading this more. So I'm going to call it a night. And we do have data in the morning again. GDP. So that will move the market. Keep that in mind. Oh, one thing I was going to show people. Well, I actually did make a video and posted it on my YouTube channel. It's just a good habit to get in. Make sure this market data is off. Sure, I don't know what that means, but okay, whatever. They must have updated RTrader Pro. I wish they would update RTrader Pro to look in the 21st century. I mean, this thing looks like it was from like Windows 4 or whatever the first version of, what was it? Windows 98. How could I forget that? Windows 98. I mean, this thing, I don't know why in the world they can't make this like in the 21st century, but nonetheless. Okay, so you see here tonight, so I made $51.40. Not terrible. Sorry, closed profit and loss, $56.50. Okay. Anyway, here's what I wanted to show you guys. So come here on your RTrader Pro dashboard, and then come down here and hit pull working orders and exit positions. It's just a good thing to get in the habit of, and there you go. So that way, they must have taken the commission out. Did they? Yeah. So the commission was $5.10. That was probably, part of that was me going, oh my gosh, I accidentally hit sell when I meant to buy. But nonetheless. So there you go. And there's the balances. 50,533 and just shy of 25,700. Alright, I hope everyone has a good night, and check out that Apex sale, 80% off, but the 150, 250, and 300K accounts are all $40, plus the lifetime fee of $85 if you get it passed by August the 15th. So, there you go. I hope everyone has a good night. Alright, take care.